All right, everyone. Hello, greetings, 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 greetings. It's a good thing we named tonight ceremonies and rituals, because I have to tell you, I had such a weird day that I need ceremonies and rituals. So I don't know, I think the universe set it up. So tonight we are going to be talking about how to get yourself out of a funk. What does a funk mean? What are the rituals and ceremonies we use to change our vibration and tune to attract those miracles to us? And I am your goddess angel, Joan of Angels, broadcasting to you from around the world, from Desert Heart Springs, California, where we talk to people about being on their soul path. I think that's kind of interesting. I just pulled this card, Whale, Soul's Path, Honor Your Soul's Purpose. And I've been talking a lot about that day in and day out. And that is one of the ways we shift into our rituals and our ceremonies for success. So I am Joan of Angels. If you're new to the tribe, please like, subscribe, and share. We're going to go with it again, like, subscribe, and share. Okay, because that's how we grow. And, my mission is to heal and inspire millions of people. And so that's where we're going, to really bring this frequency out to everyone. So guys, let us know where you are from, where you're watching Glorious Miracle Monday. I feel like it's too long between when I see you. So, wow, wonderful to see all of you, all my friends back. It's a Glorious Miracle Monday, and I am ready. All right, so what else did I want to tell you? Oh, yeah, if you're new to me, go check out JoanofAngels.com, see what those soul sessions are about, see how you can clarify. I ought to really just call it life clarification or life. God, I need some names for it. Like life clarification, decision clarification, kind of seeing clearly where you're going clarification, all of that and more. Okay, good. So, in talking about ceremonies and rituals for miracles, we are actually talking about raising that vibrational frequency, raising it in Minnesota, raising it in upstate New York, raising it in Palm Springs, California, Coachella Valley, California, raising it all around the planet. And I'm just happy to see you all. Oh, yes. So, guys, when we start to do rituals, we are talking about what can we do that will change our frequency. So if you have a day like mine started out with, where, God, I could take the whole show just telling you all the things that didn't go right. But why drag the frequency down? Because when I got into the room tonight where we're broadcasting, I had this epiphany. It was like, oh my God, Joan, you're teaching rituals and ceremonies for raising vibrational frequency. Well, hallelujah. And what I've been doing since then is part of it. So we're going to do it together. All right. We're going to do it in Pennsylvania too. So let us go. We're going to do it in Florida. We're going to do it on the planet Earth. We're going to do it in the galaxy. So let's get, and so step one, all right, before we even call in the energy, what do I do? What does Joan do who, when she is not in her best of modes? Okay. And, most broadcasters wouldn't tell you that, like, oh my God, I had to change my vibration today. What I really ended up doing is I just needed to be as ornery as I could, as kind of frisky in Michigan as I could, just to sort of let it all out. And now I know, coming back. Okay. So miracles are abounding. Well, higher dimension, just so you know, they're starting already. And we've been moving into that energy of 222222222, which is the number 3, by the way, which is communications. Today we're broadcasting on a 2-day, on an 11-day, which is past lives, future lives, present lives, higher spiritual energies. Okay, so the ritual that I always do is that I will sit and go into meditation and I will play my bowl. So when I want to change my frequency, I will take my bowl and I'll do a prayer in my room or whatever. Mother, Father, God, we ask right now that we be filled, surrounded, and protected with light. I can feel the energy changing right now. We ask that we, each of us, be filled with that energy of miracles, that energy of conscious co-creation, okay? That energy of centering, the energy that allows us to take what it is we are asking for the miracles that we are asking for, whether they be health, whether they be wealth, whether they be health, wealth, and happiness, prosperity, peace. Maybe we're asking for joy through the world. We ask that we take these energies, that we collectively can transmute them, so that as an experience, we ask that these energies of happiness, joy, love be shared throughout the planet with each and every one of us. And in fact, we know that it's past time. We know that it is time for the planet to shift into a higher vibrational frequency. And it is more than ever critical, because there are so many things happening outside of us that make it so that we actually have to hold even stronger together and raise our frequency even higher, especially for those of you who may be, say, challenging the narrative or holding on to letting go of what doesn't serve, to that higher optimum purpose, doing what it is we came here to do. So, dearest ones, our guides are all here with us. Those light beings are here with us. Okay. And they say that as you create your own rituals and ceremonies, because this is still part of the ritual I've created that's going on for me, they say as you create your own ceremonies, the wisdom will come through you, so you will understand your purpose. You will understand how to be one with that energy, to move forward with it, and to continue to leverage it, to build it up, if that makes sense to you. So I'm assuming some others were maybe feeling pretty dense. Thank you for sharing that. Anyone else that was kind of dense before they got on, we know, and it's a proven fact, that when you come on to Miracle Monday, you will not be the same person when you leave as when you started. Because I have plenty of comments in my chats that are about your frequencies changing from a 2 or a 3 to a 8, 9, 10, or to a lower energy of despair and hopelessness to peace, feeling confident, knowing that this too will pass. And so really we say to you tonight, on that which we call Miracle Monday, but of course miracles happen every day, but this is the day of setting your intentions and learning how to create that which you are asking for. So yes, using our bowl, setting prayer, setting our intentions is a proven fact of shifting energy. Now, should you not have a bowl, okay, you can change energy by using meditation music, which if I had it already set up, I would play for you now. When we use meditation music, it can also change our harmony. It can change our whole energetic frequency. Last week, I had an opportunity to take a kind of journey, a vision journey, and I listened to very sort of sweet music that was all about clearing kind of old energies. And as I was doing that, I had set two intentions. One is to heal this anxiety I have about driving and looking for the root causes of that. And I was shown something that was purely miraculous, which was I was shown the death. It took me back to when I was 21 years old, when I had gone to a party. And I was supposed to go with my girlfriends, my friends from the dorm. It was my last year of college. And instead, my boyfriend called, said, Joan, come on over. So I left early, and then they all hitched a ride, 3 of them, Barbara, Susie, and Carol. They hitched a ride to the party where I was at, but they never showed up. And, I called, but, they didn't have cell phones in those days. You have to remember, we only had landlines. So I called and no answer. And the next day I get back to my dorm, and there are signs all over my dorm and all over everywhere you look, Joan, find us now. They had died in a car crash that night. And had I been in the car, I most likely would have died, since they all died. And when I was in this vision, it actually showed to me like the root cause of why today, years later, I have this thing in my head that driving is dangerous. So, sometimes when we can find the cause of what is going on for us, we can change our vibrational frequency. So one way that we can see some of the causes or dive deeper when we want to go ceremonies and rituals for shifting our energy, one thing we can do is pull cards. And I find it really interesting. And so I do. I often sit and pull cards before I, leave my house, before I make a decision. And I'll sit with different cards, different decks, and just pull cards until I have clarity on where to go. So pulling cards is a ritual, guys, in shifting our energy. Pulling cards gives us a chance to say, okay, now that I've played my bowl, or if you don't have the bowl, you can play meditation music, or you can clap. Do you know that clapping creates an energy shift? Boom. And that too can cause a vibrational shift. So when I talk vibrational shift, I'm talking the kind of shift that leads to miracles. Because we raise our frequency to attract that which we want. And when we do rituals, so when we have prayer or ceremony or affirmations, I am a magnet for miracles, which is my favorite one. Maybe Tina will put it in the comments. I am a magnet for miracles. We are magnets for miracles. But I think the I am is the powerful way to say it, even though we also mean we are. But when we say I am, we're taking back our power. I am grounds us into the ground and literally connects us, body, mind, and spirit, to where we're going. And guys, our tribe is growing. Please share it out. Like, subscribe, share it out. Find one person that you know would benefit from having their vibrational frequency changed. Heck, we all can benefit from their vibrational frequency to be changed. And tell them you can introduce them to an angel who literally wears a crown on air and who is talking to you about your soul's path. So knowing your soul's path, there's 2 kinds of and we talk about whales and dolphin. Whale energy, dolphin energy. That is the best way I've ever heard of spelling a magnet. We are magnets for energy, for love, for miracles, for all, for everything. Yes, we could be either whales or dolphins in a certain kind of energy, or others, but most of you have energies in one of the other. And the whale is really honoring our soul's purpose. It's that wisdom that holds us together. The whale can live energetically on the bottom of the ocean, and the whale pulses. So what's another ritual we can do? Well, we can actually listen to the sound of our heart beating. Okay? That will also ground us. We can rub our hands together like I teach you day in and day out because I love you also. We can rub our hands together. Okay? And then we can listen to our heart. And then we can pull cards that tells us what we are supposed to honor today. So honoring your soul's path. So I honor my soul path. I honor my soul's purpose. And we can say that no matter what. And yes, so let's address that issue. We can put that up there that we have here about our who we think needs that vibrational change. And let's put that comment up there, because what we're going to do right now, my friends, is we are going to be that energy that's going to send out that vibrational energetics to literally change the frequency. Okay. So we start with our own energy. And at the current moment, one of the things, so I'm going to give you a clue. The card that I first pulled when I got online, okay, was the card, and I pulled it from my UFO deck. It's a contact card. It was called Planet Mars, and it's referring to an aggressive kind of energy, an angry kind of energy, a frustration of, and there's a lot of things out in the outside world to be frustrated and angry at this. Okay. Yes, you can. I'm not sure exactly what you want to use as a positive affirmation. So put it back and make another one so we see it. So when I sat down here, it was the first card I pulled, this Mars energy. So the first thing we want to do is convert this kind of hostile, aggressive Mars energy into a higher frequency energy that does not have an emotional charge on it. Because when we know that what we're going to send out to the universe for healing, okay, every country across the globe, that it's our vibrational frequency that will clear the energetic field. And I rarely talk politics because I talk about our energies. Each and every one of you are completely responsible for your energetic frequency and the energetic charge you have on everything. But when we want to do healing and raise the energetic frequency out there in Twin Cities, Minnesota, say, we have to actually collectively raise it to a higher vibration of love. Holy moly. So, and that is the only way in a kind of high frequency, light worker, spiritual grounded, fifth dimensional way that we can actually make or cause or be a part of that outcome that we are looking for. So let me know if you understand what I'm saying. So we first have to detach from any emotion about what is going on. Now, believe me, I pissed and moaned about a lot of it all day, right? Until I got to the point where it's like, okay. And I had a good time pissing and moaning, because if I'm going to piss and moan, I want to be cranky. I might as well enjoy my crankiness, okay? And I do it, then I get annoying with it, but I kind of do it that way. Because then I know how I'm going to clear it. And I had to laugh because we're clearing it tonight. So the first thing we are going to do is work on each and every one of you raising your vibrational frequency to that of love, and understanding that we are acting out not only past lives, but we are acting out a scenario that's already been put in place. Okay. So what is going on politically in all these arenas is a scene, if you think about it, that's a replay of past life. Okay. It's an energy. And this uprising that's happening is also astrological. Would you like me to bring on a political astrologer who can help us decode this. But it's part of the energies. My friend Shima has been trying to talk to me about it all week, that what is going on here is a Pluto energy. I guess it's the Mars energy that I was expressing. Okay. But nevertheless, in order for us to make this, to allow for this transition and to be of service to our companions where around the world who are struggling with breaking free, okay, and being oppressed, understand that we are in that freedom versus restriction until next month. It is going to continue. There's a burst where these chains are going to break. We are acting out something that's been prophesized, that is going to take a while. More and more people have to come on board so that when we, so think about this. If we have chains around our chest, okay, those lock and chains around our chest, and there's a lock. And how do we break that? Well, we have to, if we could breathe and blow up our chest and continue to blow up our chest, and energetically we're all together blowing up our chest, we'll break the bondage, we'll break those chains. So collectively, tonight, we are addressing healing or raising the vibrational frequency from every place around the world, a collective breath of that kind of freedom energetically to break the chains, to break the restrictions. This year, this 5 year that we're in this 5 year that we were in, that's over, but it has been all about these restrictions, Pluto breaking free. So detaching from emotions. How do we know? Okay, remember the discernment scale on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being, okay, I'm emotionally detached. And of course, 1 being, is that a good way to do it? I'm so emotionally attached. We're trying not to have a charge. It would probably be easier if I did it the other way around. Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, this is what they say I can ask. On a scale of 1 to 10, how emotionally detached are you? On a scale of 1 to 10. And put your answers in the comments. Let's look at them. And then let's raise them. Because you see that when you raise your vibration from being emotionally charged, and trust me, there's a lot on our 3D world to be emotionally charged, okay? Some of what can be changed has to come from above down, from the higher realms down. And that is where part of our forte on Miracle Monday is. We are working to realign this energy from top down, bottom up, okay? Shift it. So we're first working on step 1. And yes, we are proud of all of you. I am so proud of all of you. So proud of the people that are gathering here in California and driving across the country. I'm so proud of each and every one of you that's been able to say yes to your choices, yes to your personal freedom, yes to your sovereignty to know that you know what is best for you. So repeat after me. I know what's best for me. I know what's best for me. I know what's best for me, because I don't know what's best for you. Okay, good. So we're looking at the vibrational level of being emotionally detached, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being I'm completely emotionally detached and neutral, to, I'm a 5 or an 8, or, unfortunately I'm a 2, and I'm so charged because it's so distressing. I can't handle it, and we understand that as well, okay? But we have to do that, because when you send out energetic frequency of fear, angst, anxiety, the constant erosion and you know what I'm talking about, then that's what we're getting more of. So we are going to be sending those miracle vibes as we are doing these rituals to change the vibrational frequency and plant many miracle seeds in North America. See North America? We are planting miracle seeds tonight across this whole part. While we're at it, we're going to plant some miracle seeds right down here. Okay, in this part of the world, miracle seeds here. Let's plant miracle seeds. Oh God, in the Ukraine over here. Okay, so I think this whole planet needs miracle seeds. So that is what we are going to continue doing. So you understand what I'm saying? Okay, high vibration. Boom. Okay. So I'm going to ask my pendulum. Should I find it? Okay, I started off with it, but I get so carried away that without moving out of my seat, we no longer have it. Okay. Oh, I found it. Okay, good. All right. We love you up in Canada. We love you all. Okay. All right. So see, we're getting better on a scale of 1 to 10, emotionally detached. And if you're not emotionally detached, then pay attention to this. But also understand that it's very hard to send out that clear healing energy until we are emotionally detached. Emotionally detached. Okay, I'm going to do it for all of you. All right, I'm going to do it for all of you and for all of us. And here's another ritual that I have. I have my brand new selenite wand. What does this wand do? First of all, this wand cuts away fear. It cuts away astral clutter that's around my energetic field. It cuts away anything that's going to keep me from speaking my truth, okay? It's going to cut away our fear, cut away our sense of we're going to lose, we're going to be abandoned. We are not. This is a fight that has been ordained. The truth will win. It is going to not look pretty for a while, guys. I'm just going to tell you, it's impossible for it to look pretty. However, all will unfold in the highest good of all concerned. So let's affirm that. All is unfolding in the highest good of all concerned, even if I can't see it. I know that there's a purpose here and that this greater purpose is going to be revealed. And in Pluto, all secrets are revealed. All that has been hidden is about to be revealed, and we are part of that great revolution. So what do? We clean away all the junk, all the yuck, all the emotional clutter. And then what? We can literally wave the wand. So if I put my intention out, I could wave it across here. Okay. So here's what they're telling me. Let's work on your detachment. Let's do that scale again. I want you to imagine this time that there's a magic dial in front of you, okay? That magic dial goes from 0 to 10. It's like that old-fashioned on-off switch, but this is, clicks as you turn it, okay? What I want you to do, and it is your detachment switch, okay? Oh, okay, they finally just told me how it's best to explain it to you. Let's imagine that your detachment switch is on, full blown. Your emotional upset is on, so full. I didn't ask the questions for you right, but if you're so emotionally upset about this, you can't stand it. So imagine your switch is turned on so full, you're so anxious, you're just so consumed by it, you cannot stand it. And listen, there's probably times some of you feel like it, okay? Now, I want you to take that switch, which is all the way on, and I want you to turn it off completely. It's the only way I could figure out how to do it, okay? Turn off that switch. Well, hello, Singapore. We have Singapore in the house, my friends. So we're going to take that switch, which is our emotional angst about everything that is so upsetting us. We're going to turn that switch off so that we now have no charge on, we have no charge on it. We have no charge on the disease. We have no charge on whether you did one way or you treated it another way, because we believe you're 100% empowered. You know, we have no charge on that. We don't have any charge on what governments are doing around the world. We only have a charge on our own personal frequency. So now that we have gotten rid of the emotional charge, and we're going to put it in a little box, a lead box, because I don't want to see it. So open up your little lead box and put that emotional charge, I guess it's that switch, in that box and put it over there. And now we go back, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling now? When you take away your emotional charge, okay, and you begin to clear your field, all right, and turn up your switch of vitality, now how do you feel? Because it's from this place that we can then start to do that healing work that we know we can. So now starting to rub our hands together, okay? And let's just ask Mother, Father, God, right now we send this energy out through the right hand so you receive it. Receive it with your left, which is your feminine side, and take it in and send it back to me. And then we take it in and send it back out to all of you. And as we work on those energies, we ask right now for an energetic cleansing of our dear beloved planet. We ask right now that in full high vibrational frequency, we ask out of love, we ask out of compassion for every being upon this planet. We ask that we can heal, inspire, and uplift. We ask that we can clear planet Earth of the anger, of the programming, the hurt, the fear, of the control, of the controls. We ask that each and every human, every sentient being, have the ability to maximize their potential, to choose their health outcomes, to live the life that they are choosing, to be fully empowered as sovereign beings to do what they came here to do, so that collectively we can make this shift, so that as planet Earth gets cleared of these lower frequency vibrations, we can see this energetic rise in healing upon the planet. I have to put it in a place that you can see me too. Here we go. And continue to send the energy through in this way. Whew. And if you're feeling it, let me know. So we ask, in particular, in places of trouble. You know, there was a song years ago, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comforts me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. So in times of trouble, not only Mother Mary, but the healing energies across the planet, the higher dimensional frequencies comes through us. Allow them to come through us to allow ourselves to be conduits for that healing energy for miracles on our planet. So that and this is what we do when you get your own selenite wand and you start to see this wand right in front of you, this earth, and start to clear, because we know we're raising that vibrational frequency. seeds of miracles. So, beloved ones, we ask right now in particular that those areas of trouble's hotspots, those hot spots, we'll call them hot spots, those spots around the planet where people are struggling to break those chains. Remember to breathe collectively, to break those chains. We ask that collectively we can break those chains of imprisonment, break those chains of control, because we are in that time of RE blank blank ocean. Okay, we are in those times where people are rising up to demand what it is we as humans inherently deserve, have been foretold. And although it may look messy, as I have said to you, these are the times for which we have been called. So each and every one of you were called tonight to do exactly what we are doing, to raise this energy on planet Earth. Be part of that solution, not the problem, but the solution. So in this energetic field, all right, in this healing, you yourselves are raising the frequency, just raising the frequency. So as you're flying off, and if that literally means you're flying off in a plane, imagine that you are literally shifting and spreading miracle seeds across the planet as we're with you collectively, going around, because that's what we're doing tonight. So we're going to pull another card. We first pull the whale, which is our soul's path. And so our soul's path, each and every one of you were born for this. You came in specifically to be here during this transition, this great initiation. It may look messy as heck, and it is messy as heck, because asking for what we want, imagine that the throat chakra of the planet has been closed off, and now it's like a bandage is being ripped off, and people are not asking for it to come back, okay? They are ripping it off. They are pulling everything off. And it is the energy astrologically of the times too. So we will be getting our astrologer friends to help us understand, the energies of today that comes through the astrology. So again, rituals and ceremonies, clearing. If you don't have a selenite wand, it's okay. If you don't have a wand, you can use any kind of crystal, or you can use your hand. You could literally charge up your hand and shift energy with your hand, or pull energy off. All right. Okay, so let's see what's up in store for us. All right, how are you guys feeling? Any feedback about what I said so far? I love your feedback, guys, because it tells us where we're going. All right, yes, in times of trouble. So when we find ourselves in times of trouble and we pull a card, just pull the card, the dove, for serenity. Slow down, pause, and breathe. So the funny part about that is that I had two songs in my head when I started. Yes was when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. But the other song was, slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last. So that was my other song. And so the dove, serenity, is really about taking time to breathe, taking time to bring our emotions back. In other words, not only bringing our emotions back, but really making sure we've put our what's that word I was going to use, our negatively charged emotions. We're going to turn that switch off whenever we feel it. We're going to put it in a lead box, an iron lead box, so we cannot feel it. And now we are inviting and sending unconditional love. So tonight is a night of unconditional love and healing. And that is our purpose. We've come together. Each and every one of you are on here with us tonight to help send love across the planet. We have North America right here. We have our friend Patricia. We can imagine all of our friends from Canada on the air right now with us because we have a few of you here. So let's sending that healing energies here, making sure that we're sending the vibrational energies of love, understanding that that which we are engaged in is a soul energy that has been ordained. We were born for this. We have everything in our toolkit to manage this. Everything in our toolkit to manage this. So when fear gets the best of us and you go, oh my God, I'm not detached. I'm like really fearful. I'm an 8, I'm a 9 and a 10. You can take that fear. You can turn off the switch. You take that switch and you put it in that locked iron steel box. Keep it there. Okay. So that in here, you start to feel more balanced. And again, so we can be part of the solution and not the issue. I am exactly where I need to be. And you are. Even if where you are doesn't feel right, your energy is a high frequency being. And I'm talking to Canada right now. We're going to plant our miracle seeds together right now across the planet. So wherever you are, I want you to imagine. Imagine that you are enclosed in a pillar of light. And this pillar of light goes all the way down to the middle of the earth, going down, 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 down. And then also goes all the way up to the heavens. It's a big pillar of light. And as we build up this pillar of light protects you from any lower frequencies. This pillar of light also allows you to raise your vibrational frequency to that of a 10. That who has become fearless, that who has become love, that who knows it may not look pretty, even though it doesn't look pretty. I know that these are the times for which I was born. I know that when I raise my own energetic frequencies and spread that light and love, all will unfold for the highest good of all concerned. I am fearless. I am empowered. I am sovereign. I am knowing. I trust myself. I trust my solutions. I trust that I'm here for a reason. I trust that I'm here for exactly the now, doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm just going to tell you something. From Source's energy right now, they want you to know something. What we are doing tonight is changing energy. So share this video out later with your people, passions, and friends so that we can actually collectively be part of this change over and over and over again. This video itself is actually a magnet. Now, as our pillar goes up, okay, I want you to imagine that you are sitting with me up in the heavens, okay? I don't know how you got there, but we are up in the heavens and we are looking down there and we see light pillars. All of your light pillars are showing up as we are sitting up here in the heavens looking down here. Holy moly. It could actually look like, say, things sticking out all across the planet. Little prickly sticking out. Your light pillars is all the way over here. Okay, we are raising up the wind. Yes, wind clears away negative energies. So here's my pillar. Here's your pillar. Here's Canada's pillars. Here's South America or Africa's pillars. Here's Australia's pillars. Everywhere. We are going to start to see those pillars of light. And let's start to see that as we raise our pillar of light, we are starting to connect like threading a needle. So my pillar connects vibrationally with Tina Marie's pillar with Canada's pillars, with everyone's pillars, so that now there is a grid. Oh God, instead of their lower frequency grid and their 5G grid, we're creating an angel brigade grid, high frequency grid. I never even knew till tonight we were doing it. This is why I do the show. They tell me everything on this show. High grid. And that grid has more power than that 5G grid. So dismantling energetically with the higher vibrational frequencies. And I ask all of you to continue to send energies. And I ask you all not just to share this out, but to listen to it again so that we can continue energetically to do this process. Because let's just say that what's going on in Canada is maybe coming to a country near you or a place near you. Okay, so let me know if you have experienced a shift and you understand and feel like this is a good thing. Okay, it's like this would be a good thing. So good. We're going to pull another card. This card is from the animal kingdom. Why? Because what we do impacts them. Our vibrational frequency, if it's low, impacts them. All right. So what is the card that I pulled? The next step is discernment. And what are we using? We use all the time our discernment meter. What is this discernment meter, you might ask? Oh, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest of frequencies and 0 being low, what is my vibrational alignment? How do I feel about this? What's my vital force, etc.? How happy am I in this situation? How confident am I? You can use your discernment meter for everything. Also, discernment is, do I believe what I'm being told? So discernment is a truth meter, which is why I'm teaching all the classes on intuition that I teach. But this discernment meter, guys, is so critical. So we need to be able to tell if the emperor has clothes on or if they're naked, number one. So if you don't know what I mean, you'll never get it, okay? But so we need to be able to discern if we're looking at a naked person or someone who's got no clothes on, who's like just pretending. We need to be able to discern if the information we are getting from the media is accurate, or from those who represent us, or from the government agencies that say they represent us, or from even Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. We need to be able to discern what is true for us. Good. People are feeling a shift. That's what I want to know. So your shift, yes, your BS meter is your greatest asset, my loves, is that, I used to call it your discernment meter. Maybe I should just be right out there and say, look, you guys, your BS meter is what you came down here to the earth with. And let's face it, if you fall for the BS, your vibrational frequency will sink like this if you fall for the BS. So therefore, this art form of learning how to hear truth and discern and look beyond immediate appearances is really important. Now, there's been massive control happening, massive programming, massive difficulty in confirming your own suspicions. So many of you have had suspicions that maybe what you're hearing is not accurate, or suspicions that things are going on, but maybe people around you don't have these suspicions. But I'm going to tell you the following. Suspicions are based on an intuitive hit that something's out of whack, right? It's your BS meter in full action. What do you think a BS meter is? It's that feeling of, oh my God, it doesn't feel right. It's when you start to question. So our society has shut down questioning. Any question means that you're not allowed to question. So you don't have to go around and say, I'm questioning. because it's an inner process. It's an inner process, my dears. So I ask you to question everything. Question the narrative and discern with your BS meter how and what you feel about me, about each other, about the world, about what you're reading, and about what's going on. Understand that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So these are a lot of truth bombs that I'm giving you. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. But when you take your emotions out of it, remember, when we detach from our emotions, we sit up in the heavenly realms and look at those crazy humans. One of my favorite people starts his shows off, hello, humans. And I thought, God, I really ought to start it off, hello, people of Earth. You know, people of Earth, that's who we're really talking. We are people of Earth. We're a little confused. Okay, no, we're not confused. We know what's going on, by the way. We are just working with being an empath, really learning how to detach, learning how to use our discernment, learning how to be empowered, sovereign being. So I want to tell you, you're always in our prayers. Around the planet, everyone that's struggling for freedom is in our prayers. Your prayers, all of our prayers. We are raising the vibrational frequency across planet Earth so high that in our pillars of light, so you know how they've circled the planet with 5G, okay? What I'm saying is that our pillars of light, looking for that pen again, our pillars of light, when they're like this, and they're sending a grid, I guess I should put it back down. Okay, wait. Okay, so imagine these grids everywhere, okay, and there's a grid from, but I know you know what I'm doing. So from each point, and now we are spreading miracle seeds across the planet. And those miracle seeds, those seeds from source, those seeds of higher consciousness, those seeds of for the highest good of all concerned, those seeds of, because they're detached, because we are asking for the outcome for all of humanity, all sentient beings, the plant life, all kingdoms, because we are asking for that. We have special dispensation to help lift that frequency of planet Earth into that higher vibrational frequency, which is higher than 5G. And so it is. And guess what? All of you who have your selenite wands, just imagine right now that we are literally cutting through that 5G grid. Holy moly, I had no idea about this. No one showed me this until right now. But imagining now, of course, as we said, there's a grid, there's a net. They call planet Earth a prison planet. There is a net. And now we can imagine it's that 5G net. But now we're going to cut through it. Boom, cut through it. Rip it off. Rip it off. Rip it off. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my God. Yes. Whew. And so it is. Now, any questions? Any questions? So we hold the frequency. Okay, this is how I managed to transform a bad day into one of the most powerful days I've had in many eternities, in lifetimes. Okay, so that we can come together. I do believe many of you have been part of this angel brigade for many lifetimes, and we got lost because it was a very difficult planet. And we're coming back together to energetically align for healing across our world. And so it is. So guys, you all know what your mission is. That is your mission. Now, if you want detailed instructions, reach out to me at JoanofAngels.com and have a session so we can clarify it. But it's not necessary unless you feel called for that. But share me with your friends, because why? If 50 people see this, then just 50 people saw it. But if 50 people see it and they shared it, and each person shared it with 2 people, now 100 plus 50 have seen it. 150 have seen it. 150 sitting on there doing this with us, okay? 150 share it with another 2 people. Oh my God, we have 300 plus the 150. Let's build up so that the energy around our planet is the frequency of miracles, the frequency of love. And welcome to the Angel Brigade, my loves. Welcome. If you haven't been on my website, JoanofAngels.com, Hans, please sign up over there, because that is where I sometimes send emails about things that I am doing. I will be speaking tomorrow. You can find me on both YouTube and on Facebook, and I will share it, so you will find it on my page. But please like, subscribe, and share. Have an amazing time. So here's your mission before we go. 555. Here's your mission. Repeat after me. My mission is to raise my vibrational frequency. My vibrational frequency is high. I am a high vibe human being. I am a high vibe light being who knows how to raise her energy, or his energy, or my energy, so that I can be the frequency of love, so that I collectively with my tribe can help be part of the solution that frees planet Earth. So next week, I guess we'll entitle it, Free Planet Earth. Reach out, let me know any of your thoughts, your emails, your feedback, but let's do it. Let's free planet Earth. So what is the affirmation? I am freeing planet Earth. Planet Earth is free. All beings on planet Earth are sovereign. Planet Earth is filled with sovereign beings. So you see what I'm doing? You too can do just what I'm doing by playing with your affirmations. All right. So the last card that should come out, that I don't know if I actually pulled it out, but here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Right now, fertility, guys. So this is now your time for creative expression. Take what I've shared with you tonight and be creative with it. Send me your notes. So let me know how creative you all are. All right. Spread it out. Spread it far and wide. Let's be fearless. Let's break free for all of humanity, for ourselves and our humanity. We've tried to do it in other lifetimes. Most of those lifetimes we couldn't. Many times we lost our lives, we lost our wings, we lost our necks, we lost our heads, we drowned. It was not pleasant, okay? But I've been reassured that this life, we are going to make it. We're not going to make it alone. We're going to make it together. Join our tribe. Let's make it together. I love you all. See you next week. Miracle Monday to you. Oh. See you all.